कब से खेल रहा हूँ मैं? ओ शायद ओनली 9 days हुआ आई थिंक। चलो भाई पेलने का है अब दबा के। डॉग कैट कोई नहीं दिख रहा चैट। भाई सैम
Good day, Sam.
एरिया कवरेज एरिया। सैम थोड़ा पानी पी ले। क्या है?
Oh boy.
इसको क्यों ही क्विक पढ़ सक रहा हूँ? चिल्ला बाद में भाई तू पहले। घटिया चल रहा है भाई नेट में। बैठ फिर भी यार ये ऑब्वियस। एक मिनट अभी कंटिन्यू करेंगे। करेंगे कंटिन्यू करेंगे। हमारा कंट्रोल पैनल अभी तो शो हो रहा है। सारा ठीक है। सैम पहले ये ले ले तू। कायरल ले ले। कायरल चिराल नेट कैरलियम। अरे साले इतने सारे आ गए यहाँ पे।
We've secured its data too. There should be 3 fabricators remaining. Keep the ring terminal expansion device safe and proceed to the next one. Only 2 more fabricators left to disable. Let's move. Almost there. Just 1 more fabricator to go.
भाई इसको मारना पड़ेगा. मर.
Are you injured, Sam?
Yes, sir, obviously. क्या साला मुंह पे मारना था साले की. गंदे 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 गंदे.
Sam, the ring terminal expansion device is damaged beyond recovery. I'm afraid you failed.
कितनी की दूर से आना पड़ता फिर. Shit. Welcome to the stream. चलो. तो साले बड़े कबूतर को मार दिया ना अगर पहले.
Good day, Sam.
इसका खेलने की भी बैटरी चाहिए. एक तो ये इतना गंदा है, यहाँ पे दिख रहा है इसने कुछ भी। चेक करने आया साले। तेरी ला 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 गन्ना गन्ना गन्ना। अबे साले गंदे। आओ साले पूरे आओ। Shit.
Wake up!
Fucking shit. Fucking shit. फिर कहाँ से आया मैं? अरे फक भाई फक।
fabricator to worry about. And we've secured its data too. There should be 3 fabricators remaining. Keep the ring terminal expansion device safe and proceed to the next one. Great work, Sam. Only 2 more fabricators left to disable. Let's move. We're almost there. Just 1 more fabricator to go.
नीचे कैसे जाऊं?
Job, Sam. All fabricators have been rendered inoperable, and we've extracted invaluable data as well. We just need to mop up the remaining ghosts. Nice. All ghost mechs and fabricators have been destroyed. All that remains is to take the ring terminal expansion device with the extracted data back to the DHV Magellan for processing.
Fuck. Complete. चलो भाई साहब चलो. हेलो. मैं रॉन्ग जा रहा हूँ. अंदर में मालूम ना.
Commencing delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
मैं समझ रहा था कि वो उधर कोई ऑर्डर वाला पैकेज होगा करके, बट वो ब्लड था, ब्लड पैकेट था वो. ठीक है भाई चल. वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। क्या कर रहे हैं फ्रेजाइल वो? अबे पीछे मत पलट भाई। तो क्या कर रहे हैं फ्रेजाइल तुम? चलो हो गया ऑर्डर कंप्लीट। अरे रे 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 रे।
It's good to have you back, Sam. Now let's take a look at the cargo you've brought us.
Okay,
The damage is substantial, but Tarman says he should be able to get what he needs. Everything's going to be fine.
ठीक है, सही है।
Now displaying your current order grade.
Our analysis of the data you extracted for us has yielded detailed records of deliveries to the factory.
ठीक है।
It seems both the materials used to manufacture those ghost mechs and the routes used to transport said materials were the same as those utilized by APAC. This indicates that APAC was likely involved in the production of these mechs.
Oh.
Wait, could this possibly mean that Higgs and APAC are working together? We should watch what we say around the president.
We'll need to proceed carefully with our
प्रेसिडेंट के तो
investigation.
तगले पे तबला बजाना
If
पड़ता है अगर
APAC
एपैक
and the
और हिग्स
president
दोनों
did
साथ में काम कर
indeed
रहे हैं।
have a hand in these activities, the security of our operations is entirely compromised. One more thing, Sam. Some of the data we received concerned ghost mechs outfitted with rocket launchers. I realize you didn't encounter this type within the factory, but it's possible Higgs may have already deployed them elsewhere. We need to prepare countermeasures for the DHV Magellan with all due haste. There's a specialist who can help us in South Fort Knott, just beyond this mountain. Putting F6 on the grid is one of our objectives anyway. For now, we'll make preparations in an effort to secure his cooperation. You should head to your private room and try to get some rest before your next order is ready.
Yes.
And Sam,
बहुत ज़रूरत है।
good work.
बहुत ज़रूरत है, बहुत ज़रूरत है। रेस्ट की बहुत ज़रूरत है। पहले सब रिसाइकलिंग में डाल देंगे। कॉम्बैट बूट इसलिए छोड़ा के बस कॉम्बैट बूट्स बस इसलिए छोड़ा के बस रंदे कुछ पहनने वो भी रिसाइकिल कर देता था। इतने बार मरा है बेचारा। चल नहा ले अब तू।
Sam, this is Charlie. Another assignment is now available for processing. Pick up this main order by accessing the delivery terminal at the F5 East Distribution Center.
ठीक है। थोड़ी देर और सो के उठ। कहाँ पे है ने? ये कौन है? क्या भेज रहा है रे रे बुड्ढे? ओहो, बर्फ में भी काफी सारे लेवल्स है। अच्छा ठीक है, चलो, मेरे को कोई ज़रूरत नहीं। बोल।
Looking clean as
वेलकम
a
टू द
whistle.
स्ट्रीम। कुछ भी लिख डालो स्ट्रीम में, क्या भी लिख डालो,
About
कुछ भी
that
लिख डालो।
ghost man
नए हो
we
तो
saw
सब्सक्राइब दबा दो।
carrying what appeared to be a coffin
100
on its back.
125
I
सब्सक्राइबर वाला
wonder
लास्ट
if
चैनल
that
मेरा
coffin was somehow connected
बैगन
to
में
the
मिल गया।
beach. I
आप लोग सपोर्ट कर
distinctly
डालो
felt
अगर
the
नए हो तो,
presence of the
और
dead from within its armor.
ऑलरेडी पहले ही सब्सक्राइब
If
कर
you
दिया तो
could deal
थैंक
a
यू वेरी
blow
मच।
powerful enough to bypass its defenses, it might be enough to stop it in its tracks. Failing that, you could always concentrate your attacks on a single location on its body.
ओह, कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट वाला बट्टा। ठीक है भाई, चल मिशन पे चल। कोई मेरा फैन भी नहीं चल रहा है यहाँ पे, गर्मी हो रही मेरे को। चलो डार्लिंग। ओह, कपड़े वपड़े सब फ्रेश है, चलो बेहतरीन। अच्छा, वहाँ पे ले दो जूते। फर्स्ट पार्ट में भी था मेरे पास ये सूट, ये मतलब ये रेजिन वाला जो कैप, जो कुछ भी बोलेंगे उसको, जो पहना वो। यहाँ पे मौसम बहुत ख़राब है, बहुत बेकार दिख रहा है, यहाँ पे क्लियर दिख रहा है ना। अरे बहुत भयानक जंप्स ले रहे हैं।
Oh, hey there, Sam. Really glad you could make it. Now your next main order is
लाइक ठुक
ready
डालो
and
भाई
waiting,
लोगों, लाइक
but
ठुक डालो।
I should mention
ज़्यादा
there are
रिकमेंड होता है आप लोगों के लाइक करने से, क्या है
special
कंटेंट और लोगों को भी रिकमेंड होता है।
the cargo
मैं
container
लंबी
will
जर्नी
start
के लिए आया हूँ
leaking
यूट्यूब पे।
toxic gas if it's damaged. This run is going to
अगर
involve
सब
a
कुछ ठीक
hard
रहा तो,
trek up some
और ऑब्वियसली
snowy
कुछ भी प्लान के
mountains,
मुताबिक नहीं
too.
चलता।
So
क्या
make
बोला?
sure you're well and truly prepared before heading out. Now the adventurer you're delivering to travels the continent to try and solve the mysteries of the Death Stranding. You gotta respect a man putting in that much work.
बहुत
The
खतरनाक
cargo
सफर है
you'll be
बड़ा।
taking him is related to his latest
मेरा
investigation.
इंटरनेट हगरना शुरू कर दिया।
So I hear. I'd appreciate it if you helped out, not just with this order, but any future ones as well. Don't let us down, Sam.
लाइक ठुक डालो, लाइक ठुक डालो। मैं बॉट्स नहीं लगा रहा, वो लाइक के वो ये शायद यूट्यूब उसकी रीच कम दे रहा, कर दे रहा शायद उससे। मेन ऑर्डर दे भाई तो। अम्मा बहुत खतरनाक मेन ऑर्डर है।
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
बाइक तो नहीं चलती वहाँ पे, इसका क्या मतलब है? अच्छा, यहाँ पे गिर सकता हूँ मैं।
This cargo has been designated hazardous. The container encasing the cargo may release noxious gases if
ठीक है,
damaged
floating।
significantly.
अरे रे 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 भाई, हगलिया भाई ने, हगलिया भाई साहब ने। ये होना पड़ता। लेवल 2 है। और क्या ले सकते हैं? गन ले लेंगे क्या? अच्छा जूते, सॉरी। लेवल 2 ठीक है, ठीक है चल। अरे रे 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 रे, अरे रे 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 भाई साहब, अरे रे रे।
Order accepted. Thank you.
Do you have a moment, Sam? I was wondering if you'd noticed Hartman doing anything strange lately. Sending odd mails, sleepwalking. You know I'm not the kind of person who enjoys spying on her colleagues. But when I finally decided to check the surveillance cameras, there he was, wandering around at night. If you see anything out of the ordinary, don't hesitate to contact me.
ठीक है डार्लिंग, ठीक है क्यूटी। ये जो डबल डबल से लग गया है।
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
अबे साला कितना कंफ्यूजिंग हो गया है।
Are you injured, Sam?
मैं गिरा क्यों? मैं गिरा क्यों?
Warning, the coffin board cannot be used as a mode of transport outside the chiral network.
Stretch my legs.
भाई साहब बैंड बजने वाली है। स्टार क्यों दिखा रहा वो? सो के उठा, नहा धो के उठा।
It's blinding white, zero visibility.
Yes, yes.
Guess I'm doing this.
Try not to fall now.
अरे भाई मैं जो अरे भाई सीधी है ये तो सीधी चढ़ाई है ये तो Try not to fall now. being.
Sam, noxious gas is leaking from your cargo. One of your containers must be damaged. Better patch it up quickly. You must have container repair spray on hand, no?
Let's get done. Oh. Motherfucker.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam. Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds. Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Hello, and thank you for stopping by. You've brought something for my father, right? Sorry, I'm afraid he's not here at the moment. Can't say I know what value this cargo has, but I can assess its condition in his absence.
इंडियन स्लैंग दिख रहा भाई साहब.
This is in perfect condition. The old man will be singing your praises.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thanks again for the delivery. You came to connect us to the chiral network too, am I right? Sorry, but I'm not allowed to make that decision by myself. And right now, there's no telling when my father's going to get back. He was coming home from a long trip up north and got as far as the snowy mountains nearby, but then we lost contact. I was actually hoping someone could search for him and posted a main order. I'm certain he's still alive, and since no one else has taken on
ठीक है
the
रे भाई.
order as of yet, I
ठीक है रे
hope
भाई.
you'll at least consider it.
ठीक है रे भाई.
Sounds like we've got an emergency on our hands. You can accept the order by accessing...
Commencing route creation.
अरे बेरी ने जाए.
Delivery route finalized.
too close for comfort.
कैसे जा सकते हैं?
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care.
दुश्मन भी है क्लोज मैच. चल भाई चल 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 चल. कुछ भी लिख के भर डालो भाई लोगों, स्ट्रीम में कुछ भी लिख डालो. आज मेरा भाई बंदे बुला रहे हैं. बीटीज हैं यहाँ पे, बीटीज. राजमौली को बार बार लाना पड़ रहा है क्या भाई लोग? एक आध गन रहती तो ज़्यादा बेहतर था. क्या वो आगे कहीं करो रही तू लू. जूते तो सब बैगन में मिल गए.
So the adventurer was in this area when he last made contact with his son. See any sign of him, Sam?
Almost there.
मिल गया चल
What do we have here, Sam? What a relief. He's still breathing. You can put him in a protective bag and carry him home. You know, he looks familiar somehow. Didn't we save this man once before?
Yes, sir.
Right then. Let's hurry and take him to his shelter.
ईगो पड़े हुआ है साला काम बोले वो अच्छा ठीक है मैं ऐसा आया ना हल्के हल्के दिख रहे हैं।
You're gonna cramp up if you don't drink something.
Good evening, Sam.
चल भाई मजा आ गया. अबे कितने बार बजाना राजमौली को.
I knew I was right to trust you. Thank you for finding him. I need to assess his condition right away. Please wait. He's doing better than I expected, actually. Should be back to normal with a good night's sleep. You've been a true friend to my father. My father said it's okay, so you can go ahead and connect us to the chiral network.
अरे लोग आए.
Now displaying your current order grade.
ए बढ़ रही हो नहीं ठीक से.
Connection confirmed. Seems to be working fine. Thanks for that. I'll have my father take a look at the cargo you brought me a little while back. But knowing him, he might vanish the moment I turn around. People have given him a nickname. The Adventurer. He takes it a bit too far sometimes, but it's not like he would stop if I asked him to. Anyway, as my way of saying thanks for tracking him down, I've shared a schematic for climbing power gloves with you. They can help you climb steep slopes and grab cargo more easily. But don't take my word for it. Try them on for size and you'll see.
Your father goes on adventure.
Yeah, he disappears without warning and comes back with just as little fanfare. And there are times like this where he doesn't come back at all. That's why I have to impose on people like you to go and rescue him. One day you'll understand, he tells me, like that's supposed to make it okay somehow. They strengthen and enhance all movements you perform with your arms when worn. They make climbing steep hills less taxing. Even the simple act of picking up cargo is faster and smoother. You can also use them to draw cargo towards you from a short distance away, so you can grab it. They help you punch harder as well and keep your balance more easily. My father told me that he came up with the whole concept with the help of some people he met on one of his journeys. Said it was based on some stranded cargo or something, I think. I'm afraid I don't know much more than that, but I do know my father absolutely swears by them. Thank you again for bringing him home. Good luck and safe travels.
Much appreciated, Sam. You should get plenty of rest. Frostbite can be serious. We have to make sure you're not showing signs. Another thing, we need to talk about Hartman's situation. Come and see me when you get back to the DHV Magellan.
शूज भी दे दे भाई तो।
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Let's take 5.
Sure.
कैसा मस्त सोता साला।
I will always support you.
ओह कंट्रोल करना सीख गया मैडम। बॉस आने वाला है पैंच। आर्टमैन है वो।
Sorry.
बेचारे उंगलियां हाथों सब काले पड़े हैं। अरे उन्हें है वो हार्टमैन है हार्टमैन। ऐसा ही घुसे आधी रात को।
Hey, Sam. Long time no see. It's me, your old pal, Dead Man.
Dead man.
Huh?
Sorry if I gave you a scare.
अरे
While Hartman is off conducting his near-death excursions, I am borrowing his body. My soul is normally confined to the beach, but for 3 minutes, I get to be here.
How's that possible?
Because he has my heart.
ओह
You're telling me that's...
My parting gift to Hartman, yes. Per his request, I bequeathed it before departing on my one-way trip to the beach. He put so much stress on his own that it had grown quite weak. If and when it failed, mine was meant to serve as insurance.
प्लीज लाइक प्लीज लाइक प्लीज लाइक।
But as you can see, he appears to have
हार्टमैन की
become
बॉडी में
rather
डेडमैन
attached
आ
to
गया।
my heart.
कई को बोलते उसके पास
His
उसका हार्ट
anger
है।
never far from
हार्टमैन
the
के पास
proverbial on
डेडमैन का हार्ट है, इसलिए
which is why I've been able to assume
दूसरी की बॉडी में
control
किसी
of
और
his
की
body.
आत्मा आ गई। अरे
Come here. It's good to see you, Sam. I told you in
I'm
Mexico
happy
that
for
someone
Sam.
had falsified BB-28's records. But in truth, it was yours truly. My intention was to leave no trace of a second BB-28 or of Lou.
ओके
I wanted you to be free to live your lives, unburdened by the past. But then, well, everything changed, didn't it? You lost Lou, and needed answers to make sense of it all.
3 seconds remaining.
So, I decided to access the network servers from within the beach. Security isn't as strict over there as it is here, you see.
So that was you?
That's right. I am the one who dug up the information about Lou's past. Your very own Hartman was me all along.
2. Administering shock. Stand clear.
ओह
Sam. What's going on? And where are we?
Sam. Poor Hartman here is understandably confused. If you give us a moment alone, I'll explain things to him.
Okay.
एपिसोड 9 puppets.
Well, I've apprised Hartman of the situation. It's not unlike my own experience. A soul finds itself in a puppet and then acts as a puppeteer. One's ka can reside in any vessel to which one has a strong attachment. Human ha or inanimate object. It makes no difference.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've received an emergency distress call from the Eastern Environmental Observatory. I urge you to access the Adventurer's delivery terminal and pick up this main order immediately.
ठीक है बॉस फाइट है बॉस फाइट है भी
So for training, I have to break things? It's okay. It'll all go back to the way it was.
It goes without saying, but I was not born into this world with this doll as my ha. Would you like to hear how I came to be in this condition? My darling wife was working as a nurse in an isolation ward. A luckless place which one day found itself in the path of a tar tsunami, a freak occurrence triggered by an ill-timed gatequake. Not a single person survived. No patients, no doctors, no wife.
Oh.
We just have to be careful. Hold on. Access to the site had been restricted, but we weren't about to let that stop us. It was my daughter's idea. She was desperate to see her mother again. Be careful. Take off your hood. Okay, hold my hand.
Mommy?
It's me, honey. It's me. In the end, it wasn't even her daughter that she remembered.
Her soul was unable to move on because it ended up here in her doll, stuck somehow. My baby girl would have been left here all on her own. So I liberated her, forced her Ka out with one solid push. And she was free at last. Free to leave this world and go to where the dead belong. Just as I would have done had I not gotten stuck myself.
I see. That's quite a story. Believe it or not, I've been looking all over for you, Mr. Spirit Medium.
As you can see, I'm of no use to anyone. I can't go anywhere. I'll be stuck here for the rest of eternity, and that's that. If Fragile hadn't come looking for me, I'd almost certainly still be lying in that dreadful tar bog.
Welcome to the stream.
But your soul's trapped in that doll forever?
Perhaps. But if I could break free from this thing, maybe then I can be reunited with my daughter. When that happy day might come, I cannot say.
जा भाई थोड़ा नहा ले. स्किप ही कर देना अपन और क्या. बैग लो भाई.
I did what any father would do. I pushed my daughter's Ka out of this doll. And she was free at last. Free to leave this world and go to where the dead belong. Thank you for listening to my story, Sam. But enough about me. It's time I let you focus on your job. As I mentioned before, I lost my wife to a tar tsunami. And after she died, she turned into a geyser. My daughter was unable to accept her mother's passing. She pleaded with me to see her again.
Shit.
As a medium, I thought it was within my power to grant her wish. So I gave in and took her to the hospital where her mother had died. It was the worst mistake I've ever made. I thought it was the right, and when we arrived, but it was too late. She had no, to be honest. My daughter's Ha was swallowed up by the tar soon after, as was mine. And eventually, my Ka became stuck inside my daughter's doll. A prison very much of my own making. I couldn't tell you how long I lay there, until finally, someone came. Fragile. Looking for fellow doomed sufferers to recruit to her cause. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for her. I dare say tomorrow may have mastered her unique abilities. She can complete the apple aging exercise flawlessly and with remarkable consistency.
It's been a boon for her confidence, and I am ever so happy for her, as I'm sure you are as well. Was that, tasty, Sam? That's a groovy pair of No matter what misfortune may befall him, that adventurer is going to keep exploring the continent. Is it the or perhaps... regard...
अरे भैंस की टांग
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
एक मिनट
accepted. Thank you.
I'm afraid you've dropped some cargo, Sam.
Get it together.
Did you just drop some cargo, Sam?
Seriously? God damn.
अरे बच्ची क्या हो रही है भाई गाड़ा में तो
Sam, look out!
चल भाई चल
Try not to fall now.
कहानियाँ रानी.
I decide to live alone there with my little boy.
Enough already.
My tiny nest is built from trees I ran 1,000 miles from here. I decide to trust the wind and lay my head down between the trees.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
सब कुछ है.
Oh. Hey. You actually made it here, huh? Or am I just imagining things? Right. Now check that cargo of yours. Cargo looks to be in solid condition. I appreciate that. Truth be told, been waiting a long time for this moment. Go ahead and use your Cupid to get me online.
Good, amazing. इतनी लेट मिला गया भाई ऑक्सीजन मार्क्स.
Now displaying your current order grade.
All right. Connected to the network. Which means I can finally start fixing up this observatory. In case you haven't heard, we've been seeing an increase in chiral density in every region as the network has expanded. More instances of strange phenomena outside network coverage, too. And I've been told this is indicative of plate gate emergence. You know, after being alone all this time, I wasn't sure I'd be able to stay the course. Till you arrived with that life. Should be all set to hold. Oh, I've shared schematics for an oxygen man. Personally. Tar current fluctuations and whatnot. Mostly in the eastern part of the continent and elevated regions. Going forward, I'll also be paying very close attention to signs of plate gate emergence. Unfortunately, the chiral cloud layer has been gradually descending ever since I got here. Everyone was suffering from exposure, and I'm the only one who stuck around. You're the first friendly face that I've seen in a minute. You know, at high altitudes, on mountains, like this one, for example. And if you climb above the cloud layer, you've got even less oxygen to breathe. Saps your energy even if you're not doing anything strenuous. Over time, you'll cover less distance and be at increased risk of slipping and falling. It's a good idea to wear your oxygen mask to help you stay strong and sharp. Mother Nature won't show you any mercy around these parts. The biting cold and steep slopes will slow you down. Now would be a good time to make sure that you're By the way, seems something... Keep on...
This is the President, Sam. Chiral network coverage has just passed the 75% milestone here in Australia. The
Amazing.
next leg of your journey will take you to the southern part of the continent. Once the remaining regions have been integrated into the network, the manifestation of a new plate gate is all but guaranteed. Marshal your strength to overcome the final hurdles and make this continent whole again. We're all counting on you.
Sam, Rainey's not doing so great. It might be more of a mental than a physical issue, but I'm honestly not sure. Do you remember the doctor from the Motherhood? We think she should be able to help ease Rainey's anxieties. It was Tommen's idea. We already reached out, and she said we could come visit anytime. Since the Motherhood's within the Chiron network, we can use the Magellan to travel there. Once you've made it back to the ship, just head to your private room and settle in. You can use the trip to catch up on sleep. But if there's anything you need to take care of before we depart, now would be the time to do so.
Sam, I'm contacting you via a different protocol. This private mode affords me a direct connection to you alone. It seems Drawbridge has reason to suspect that APAC may have been involved in the production of ghost mechs. This possibility concerned me as well, so I conducted my own investigation and reaffirmed that APAC's underlying technologies are iterations of an older Bridges framework. What I'm getting at, Sam, is that the guilty party is not APAC, but Bridges. Which is to say, the UCA may also have some involvement with ghost mech production. This would perhaps explain why firearms and other weapons have become commonplace on the Australian continent. The UCA's precursor, the United States of America, had a prominent gun culture. Though Americans first took up arms to liberate themselves from British colonial rule, they retained the right to bear arms so that they might defend themselves against future government tyranny. APAC has no such designs, of course, but Higgs has used factories to obtain weapons in an attempt to subjugate the continent through violent action. And so, the people of Australia have, in response, been forced to take up arms in self-defense. A distinctly American philosophy, and one which would appear to have spread to this continent. The more we seek to unite the people with metaphorical ropes, the more essential sticks seem to become. This particular situation is one that I feared might come to pass, which is precisely why I determined that it must not be the UCA, but a civilian organization which takes the lead in expanding chiral infrastructure. But if the UCA is indeed somehow implicated in these events, it may dramatically alter the calculus. I realize it must be vexing not knowing what to believe, Sam. Should I learn more, I'll contact you at once. For my part, I have a favor to ask. I must insist you not disclose that we've been in direct contact. There's no telling who may be involved with what at this stage.
Order completed. Well done.
Cheers to you, Sam.
बहुत खतरनाक साइड मिशन है उस्ताद ये.
Hydration recommended.
साइड वाला ऑर्डर करूँ क्या? Thank you, Miss Selena Kale. Current viewers one chat.
Good morning, Sam. The DHV Magellan is currently docked near the Motherhood shelter. An escort arrived a little while ago to take Rainey inside. The doctor has requested to see you as well. Head on over whenever you feel ready.
Saving complete. ठीक है, डॉक्टर से मिलेंगे. प्लीज लाइक द स्ट्रीम. लाइक कर दियो जरा. सलीना केल.
Snow. Huh.
यहाँ पे स्नो क्यों? हाँ, रेगिस्तान में स्नो. भाई गड़बड़ है, कुछ ना कुछ दबा दे. फिर पासवर्ड डालना है क्या मेरे को? और क्या तो भी बोलो सलीना किल. चलो.
Close your eyes.
रेनी का डिलीवरी का टाइम आ गया. हाय डेडपूल बोलती डेडपूल में.
It's okay. You can trust me.
Like the stream. Oh.
It's a healthy baby girl.
Baby girl.
She's beautiful. She certainly is.
इतना फास्ट डिलीवरी हो गई है इसकी. हाँ सलीना गिल.
Okay, coming up on 3 minutes. Someone needs to go home.
इतना फास्ट. अरे बीटीज पीछे पड़ जाएंगे. और उसकी माँ की क्या टेक्नोलॉजी है, मतलब क्या पावर है आंटी के पास। अगले आंटी को भी कोई मूवी में देखा, मेरे को याद नहीं आ रहा।
Your womb is connected to a beach. Now, open your eyes.
बड़ी खतरनाक डॉक्टर है भाई, बड़ी खतरनाक डॉक्टर है।
Rainey, the child you're carrying is not dead. It's just that time has stopped in your womb. Your daughter and her mother are in perfect health.
But there's still no treatment, is there?
Yes,
When
treatment
the
तो नहीं है।
balance between our world and the beach is finally restored, you
Welcome to
will
the stream. Like ठोको।
There's nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Miss Selena Gill.
Come on. All in due time.
देखे ना सेलिना गिल कितना खतरनाक था वो डिलीवरी वाला सीन। उसके पास ऐसी पावर है, उसके पास ऐसी पावर है, वो किसी के भी अंदर हाथ डाल सकती।
What about you? Someday I'll have a son, but until then I get to see him once a month. It'll all work out. Yeah. For all of us.
Sorry, but would it be all right if I took another look at your pod?
Give me 1 second.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
I'll head back first.
The thing is, when I did my examination on your pod, I got the strangest feeling.
Oh.
The BB in that pod was there far longer than any typical BB. I'd like to check your pod's production number. If it's an official model, it'll have one inscribed on it.
अब मालूम बताऊंगा उसको, इसमें बीबी नहीं है बल्कि
Tell you right now, there's no number written
उसकी
on
डॉटर
it.
नहीं है
It
पॉड
would be
में
on the
करके।
outside. It would be inscribed on the inner wall. Now, you can't open a
अरे,
pod without endangering the BB's life.
लाइक 0 बता
but
रहा,
there is
but
a way that we
हॉन्टिंग
can get
व्यूअर्स
inside.
3 है, बट मतलब ग्लिच है क्या ये यूट्यूब स्टूडियो में? स्लेड कनेक्शन बोल रहा स्ट्रीम को तो।
Right there.
ओके।
See, a pod's production number was transferred from the still mother's womb. Sort of like a BB's date of birth.
ठीक है।
Impossible. 11 years ago. On the very same day as the void out.
Okay.
Lou's date of birth was 11 years ago.
And not just that. The serial number is BB00. Which would make Lou one of the first test subjects.
Oh.
Yeah. That would appear to be the case, yes.
If we scour the archives for any mention of BB00, there's a chance we might learn more about Lou's past.
Okay.
You really should.
मेरे को स्पॉइलर मिल गया तो ऑलरेडी।
And digging up the past won't help.
I think it's time we return to the DHV Magellan.
You know, Sam, seeing as you've come so very far, you should take a moment to see to any unfinished business before you commit to new obligations.
भाई हटो जरा, बाइक लेने दें। स्थिति कौन छोड़ गया बाइक है?
Patched up and good to go.
हॉन्टिंग जीवर 1 पे पहुंच गया फिर। अब तलीना कल थोड़ा हिंदी में भी बोलो, पुत्ती इंग्लिश में नको। अमेज्ड की जगह आप ग्लैड भी यूज कर सकते हैं। ओह सॉरी, ग्लैड मतलब यहाँ पे थैंक यू की जगह ग्लैड यूज ना, नहीं अमेजिंग बराबर
Babies
है।
are born and grow up to be adults. Or at least they're supposed to.
It's only natural that Tomorrow wouldn't understand. After all, she was living in a realm of the dead. I wouldn't expect children to be born into such a place.
But Rainey's baby will be born, right?
In due time, of course. Isn't that so?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Raindrops are falling on my head. And just like the guy who's been
उसका जो बेबी है ना उसके पेट में है, मतलब वो ग्रो ही नहीं कर रहा। 7 मंथ के बाद रुक गया, उन्हें ग्रो ही नहीं कर रहा, उन्हें टेंशन में।
Falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun.
Oh, that was terrible.
I thought it was pretty good, actually.
So you'll be a mother who gives birth to her baby.
Mm-hmm. And I just can't wait.
और लू बोल तो जब वाइडेड हुआ था जबकि बेबी है वो, जब से पॉड में थी उन्हें लू। एग्जैक्ट सेम डेट। और सेम डेट में जो सैम ब्रिज पे, ब्रिज मतलब वो आत्माओं की दुनिया में उंगली करने गया था एक्सटेंट एंटिटी के बोलने पे। और उसी वर्ड एट के दौरान भी सैम की वाइफ मर गई थी जो प्रेग्नेंट थी। Everything fucking linked up. Link it. Linked. सो के उठ भाई, सुबह में उठ। डॉलमैन तो कुछ मत बोला।
Hi, Sam. Tarman here. I'm pleased Rainey's feeling better. And now that that's settled, we're all set to continue linking up the continent.
ठीक
Your
है।
next main order requires you to retrieve some intriguing cargo. And for convenience's sake, we've decided to transport you to the mission area in the Magellan. Speaking of the Magellan, I think it's high time this old girl's weaponry got a bit of an upgrade. I've gotten in touch with a researcher based in South Fort Knott for this very purpose. I'll need your help, of course, but the details can wait until we get there. I'm sure you're eager to get underway, but the tar currents nearby have grown unstable. It's going to be a bumpy ride. As a safety precaution, I'd like everyone to assemble on the bridge before departure. Come and join us as soon as you're ready.
So, operations at the Eastern Environmental Observatory are managed by just one man, all alone in the mountains. Must be terribly stressful. To survive extreme conditions, you cannot afford to let despair take root in your heart. Hope is an indispensable asset. Not to downplay the benefits of the cargo you brought, but the truth of the matter is that it won't make a difference for him that quickly. But what no doubt's immediate comfort was the presence of a helpful soul. You, Sam. Porters can be bearers of light for those struggling in darkness. He'll not soon forget what you've done, nor the warmth that filled his heart when you arrived.
स्टोरी समझना रहा तो यहाँ पे तो कुछ करने का नहीं है. गो टू द ब्रिज ही दबाएंगे.
Just a little more work, and we'll have linked up the whole continent.
Allow me to re-establish our connection with the network.
And we're off!
भयंकर.
The currents just went crazy. I've lost track of my hand. It's gone.
Are we caught in a surge?
I don't know. There shouldn't be any other currents in our vicinity.
Unidentified object approaching.
Everyone brace for impact! What's wrong?
The rudder's unresponsive.
I think something's dragging us.
The connection to my hand has been severed somehow. Right now, I'm flying blind.
Dolman, do you sense anything?
No, it's not a BT.
Well, something's still pulling us down.
Much deeper,
Dolman
and the
sense कर रहा
ship's
हूँ.
hull won't be able to handle the pressure.
Evasive action!
Out of the way, Kitty!
It's no good. Can't break free.
Discharge tar ballast. Rapid ascent, now!
Too risky. We have no idea where we're going to surface.
We have no choice.
सरफेस पे आ गए ये लोग. क्यों?
Open
मतलब
blast shields.
उनका कालापना कम हो गया ना. उनको मतलब जब ग्रे हो गए तो वो ठीक हो गया ना. अरे रे 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 भाई
Don't do
साहब.
something. It'll crush us.
इतना बड़ा मुंह किसका है भाई? ऑब्वियसली हमको पहनना होगा उसको. अरे शिप में घुस गया साला.
Hold it. Damn. Hardly a repatriate, but I'm immortal enough. Damn. When'd you start rolling with such a big cruise?
Well,
settle. Unless you want me to blow her head off. Oh, well. You roll back the clock and that old time fall soaked hide of yours, huh? You know I'm only here to get revenge on you.
Sam.
मिस हो गया भाई साहब.
Rest of y'all really have no quarrel with, so, you know.
Shit,
you let me keep
एक स्क्रीनशॉट चाहिए था मेरे को.
Y'all can
एक
fuck
स्क्रीनशॉट
off.
चाहिए था.
No? Oh, wanna die together?
अब उसके मुंह
Except
पे
the
मेरा
fact
मुंह लगाया
Sam's
था मैं.
repatriates
थंबनेल में
and
लिख थंबनेल
can't
में.
really share in your sad fate.
Please like the stream.
Before I pop him, he gets to watch me kill all y'all.
मैं भूल ही गया था जानू भी है उनका. सेम टेक्नोलॉजी वो चार्ली रोबोट भी यूज कर रहा. सेम.
So he's what? Mecha Higgs?
क्या हेग रोबोट है या रोबोट हिग्स है?
But I don't break that easy. It's gonna be that way. Y'all could all go down with the ship.
ठीक है, जाके पेलना पड़ेगा आपने को.
It's all up to you, Sam.
No time to waste. Let's head out, Sam.
एपैक और ये villains.
Sam, it looks like that thing coiled around the Magellan is some sort of giant ghost mech.
ठीक है.
You're our only hope of freeing the ship from its grasp.
ठीक है.
Gear up and get ready to head out. If you can get it to let go and draw it away from us, we should be able to provide fire support. We're counting on you, Sam.
ठीक है भाई, ठीक है, ठीक है. ये तो लगा लिया भाई. ये 2. ये 3. चलो भाई.
now. Head out and engage the enemy so we can get some breathing room here.
Angle. Arey, angle.
Don't worry, Sam. I'm here. Engaging.
अबे गिर रहा है क्या बेंच?
Leave him alone.
अरे.
Are you injured, Sam?
पड़ा मार में.
Hold on, I got your back. Hull damage detected. Opening fire now.
एंगल. अरे एंगल रे भाई. एनिमी जितना बड़ा ना उतना आसान उसको मारना.
Leave him alone. Opening fire now.
Are you okay, Sam?
Engaging.
क्या मारा रे भाई.
Engaging.
कर.
Leave him alone.
अरे तेरी.
Opening fire now.
और दो चार.
Engaging.
तू गया रे.
Hold on, I got your back.
उससे बेहतर क्या हो सकता था? और सिर्फ यही देरी ने फ्रजाइल आ गया अम्मा।
Great job, Sam. The only reason we're still alive is because you were here to save us. Come back to the ship. You've earned yourself a rest.
सब फुल है।
Good morning, Sam. I understand that your room didn't suffer any major damage. Unfortunately, the rest of the DH Magellan wasn't so lucky. The ship is unable to travel in its current state, but Tarman's doing his best to get us back in action. I'm about to leave to pick up some supplies for repairs. When you're ready to head out, I suggest you head to the bridge and get Tarman to brief you on the situation. Afterwards, check the ship's delivery terminal to find out which part of the continent you'll need to link up next. The show must go on after all.
The entire crew is working hard to get the ship in working order. So let's follow their lead and do what we have to do.
बॉस फाइट मिस कर दिए आप लोग। मेरा नेट लग रहा है। I'm facing some problem over this.
How's everything looking?
Please
We'll be able to
like.
repair
अभी
the
तक zero like ही है।
and the propulsion system
क्या
using
बता रहा है मेरे
chiral
इसमें?
printed parts. Fragile's team will pick up any additional materials that are necessary. The nav console I use to read the tar currents isn't broken. I just need a little more time to restore the connection with my hand. Won't be much longer now.
वॉइस से कट रही हुई।
Tarman.
came to visit me in my room.
Thank you. Oh, I see you're holding hands now, eh? Hands allow us to connect. Form bonds.
You think you'll ever find your missing hand?
Now that's a bond I doubt will ever be broken.
Looks like we're good to go.
We'll see you later.
Stay safe out there.
Are you excited to head out? So excited. She's here. Oh, there's Fragile. Okay. Let's get going.
Be safe out there.
Thank you.
What if you run into trouble on the way?
We'll be fine. Remember, you're talking to the former head of Fragile Express.
Oh.
You two be all right?
We all have dooms. No need to worry about us.
And we're tougher than you, too.
Right. So watch yourself out there.
Take care of each other.
ये वासियों का रिवेंज
Sam, although everyone's hard at work repairing the
RAM
DHV
drop,
Magellan,
frame drop,
it will
0% more OBS.
unfortunately be some time before we can travel again. But nevertheless, putting our plans on hold is out of the question. We must continue to press on. Extending the chiral network remains our priority. Your next objective is to link up South Fort Knot. Though you'll need to get another site online before that will be possible. And unlike before, the DHV Magellan will be unable to advance to your position after you've expanded coverage. And during this period, you'll need to operate without our support. Fragile, Rainy, and Tomorrow are gone procuring materials for repairs. And Tarman has his hands full tending to the ship. He'd also like to improve the ship's arsenal, as a precautionary measure. And bringing South Fort Knot into the chiral network will be necessary to do that. I say this to reassure you that the whole team is committed to getting the ship back up and running, and that we mean to join you as soon as we can. It's just going to take us a little while, that's all. For now, head to the Phantom Smith's shelter and put him on the grid. The associated main order can be accessed via this delivery terminal.
आ जाना रे बाबा
Commencing route creation.
बीटी वाला जमीन ने पाल ले तो मैं
Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
आई थिंक कॉफिन लेना चाहिए मेरे को ईसीसी एक रंग है कॉफिन ऊपर तक तो ले जा सकता बट ब्लड बैग मास्क Amazing machine gun एक. एक जूता ले लेंगे बस एक्स्ट्रा. बाइक चलती है. इम्पॉसिबल है वैसे जाना तो. ऐसा भी आ सकता था मैं. हो रहा है यहाँ से. जर्रे पे भजिया
You've recovered everything then. Great. Let's get it delivered.
अरे अच्छा इतना ही था मिशन इतना लॉन्ग भी जा सकते हैं
Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
देखा था साले पकड़ ही नहीं सकते मेरे को फिलहाल तो मैं उनको पकड़े हैं
the delivery.
Hey, thanks. Risking your life to cross snowy mountains is a lot to ask of anyone. And rubbing shoulders with BTs to recover someone else's stuff.
Like zero still
above and beyond.
7 or 8 views, but it's still like zero. पता नहीं कितने हैं, but यहाँ पे तो zero बता रहा है.
Your cargo right away. This degree of wear and tear is fine. You did a great job getting it here. Thanks. There's no denying your incredible skill, and I'd like you to put this shelter on the...
अरे अच्छा 20 meg 80 BT मस्त गन मिली है तो
Now displaying your current order grade.
And now I'm finally online. Accordingly, I was able to analyze the cargo you just dropped off. Seems it was developed with the aid of an unknown technology, which I've taken to calling ghost tech. From what I can tell, it reacts to chiral radiation on a specific wavelength. The reason I mention it is because the chiral shock cannon data I shared with you is the product of research that leverages this principle. The chiral radiation it generates can pass through. Practically speaking, this means you can incapacitate enemies hiding behind walls and such. It should also deal damage to BTs and mechs as well. It's pretty powerful as far as ranged weapons go. You can't use it without anchoring it to the ground first, though. Makes a lot of noise, too. Gotta think before you fire. You know, even I've heard stories about Higgs and his plans. So if the chiral shock cannon helps you stop him, that'll make my day. And if you can deliver my research data to South Fort Knott, you should be able to get some new and improved tech to help you out. There's a lot of other folks on this mountain doing specialized research. If you bring them onto the chiral network too, I'm sure they'll hook you up with all kinds of goodies. It fires a focused bolt of chiral radiation generated on a very specific wavelength. Packs a powerful punch, and is perfect for incapacitating distant enemies. It's also great against mechs. Even the ones with thick armor should take significant damage from it. Hell, this spectrum of chiral radiation is also proven to be effective against BTs. Its size does make it a touch unwieldy. They've got...
Yeah.
Thanks again. You're and be good.
Sam, apologies for the sudden call. Once again, I'm contacting you via our dedicated private line. No one else will be able to listen in on our conversation. I'll get to the point. Has Charlie ever behaved in a manner you felt was suspicious? I ask because his credibility, as routinely calculated by APAS, appears to have dropped sharply. Despite attempting to confirm his credentials via the UCA's National ID Registry, it does not appear anyone has ever actually met the man. It may well be the case that he does not even exist. A ghost, so to speak. I can only hope that my suspicions are unfounded. For now, Sam, proceed to South Fort Knott and put it on the chiral network as planned. It is imperative that we improve the DHV Magellan's capabilities to better contend with Higgs and his forces. And the sooner we connect all of Australia to the network, the better. When you are ready to proceed, you can pick up your next main order from the delivery terminal at this facility.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The Unable to obtain additional data from the THV Magellan. Updating information with data from within chiral network coverage only. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
कुछ भी नको रे बाबा अभी अरे Okay. Freaking shit. Creative moves.
Well, hazardous materials notwithstanding, I see you got here in a timely fashion. At one moment, while I confirm the cargo's condition. marks or scratches. This will do nicely. I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough thanks to you. Go ahead and connect your Cupid.
Like the stream, please like the stream. Like the stream, हबीबी. कल या आज में एंड हो जाएगी गेम. Open the pickup or automatically fire the.
Now displaying your current order grade.
On the network at last, eh? I've been waiting for this moment for so very long. This should enable me to increase the pace of my research into new defensive solutions. As for the cargo you brought me, it's the culmination of the Phantom Smith's recent efforts. I applied a few finishing touches, and voila! I can now share with you the data for a chiral cannon. It is a devastatingly powerful weapon that can be mounted onto pickup off-roaders. You'll find it deals unparalleled damage to BTs as well as ghost mechs. Which might come in handy, since it's not just armed survivalists that have been sighted recently. It's ghost mechs too. It's hard to say, but Higgs might be up to something. So that's all the more reason to have weapons suited to dealing with his minions. Ideally, this cannon would only be effective against BTs and mechs. Unfortunately, though, such firepower is more than enough to kill any human outright, so please use it wisely. In addition, I'm happy to share some
Like
new
the stream, like the
off-roader
stream.
tires that will significantly improve its traction. You can swap them in and out as you like when customizing your vehicles. I highly recommend using these if you're planning to tackle a snow-covered mountain. In the wake of the Death Stranding, we've been witness to all manner of new and unknown phenomena. The research team to which I belong has worked to classify said phenomena, that we might determine which can be leveraged for practical applications. The Phantom Smith is also one of our number. The two of us shared a mentor, as it happens. The man responsible for developing the navigational systems of the DHV Magellan. His influence is largely why I study vehicles and related tech. We don't yet know why ghost mechs are able to operate outside of chiral network coverage, but we do have a working theory. And if the underlying principles of this theory prove true, we can take advantage of them. Fortunately, the cargo you've brought may well hold the answers to many outstanding questions. I strongly suspect we'll make rapid progress in the days to come, meaning you can look forward to even more new and exciting creations. Thank you again for your help. I'll be sure to continue my research into ghost technology in the days ahead. I intend to look into ways of ensuring we have greater freedom of movement with our vehicles, even in dangerous areas. Any assistance you can provide would be greatly appreciated. Oh, before you go, I have a parting gift for you. A gift I was instructed to give you by my mentor. This cargo will allow you to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry. Per Tarman's request, I believe. I'll need some time to prepare it for transport, though. In the meantime, please avail yourself of the private room here. I'll be sure to post the order by the time you wake up. So, go on and have a good nap.
Sam, it's me. Our enemies have grown bolder and more aggressive, but I see you were all able to fend them off in the end. Chiral network coverage now stands in excess of 85% across Australia. We are already seeing indications of plate gate formation in the near future as well. Just a bit more, Sam. I know you and your comrades will finish what we've started, and to prepare for what's to come. I encourage you to rest in your private room. Be advised, Sam, that I've switched this call to private mode. We need to talk about Charlie. I reviewed the contract between APAC and Drawbridge and followed the money. By doing so, I was able to confirm that funding for Drawbridge was provided by none other than Bridges. Though they used intermediaries to obfuscate the transactions, Bridget is undoubtedly the source of your patrons' funds. In other words, Drawbridge cannot be considered as an independent civilian organization. Should these details come to light, your attempts to integrate Mexico and Australia into the chiral network could be misconstrued as an expansionist effort. When I tasked Drawbridge with these missions, it was under the assumption that it was a non-government operation. But I, APAC, and you yourselves may have all been deceived. I will continue to pursue this investigation for now. Take this time to rest and recover in your private room.
ठीक है. एपैक और हिग्स मिले हुए हैं लगभग.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
अरे यहाँ कैसा आया बन?
Just like old times.
Where are we?
This place does wonders for my mood. The repairs to the DHV Magellan are still ongoing, so I thought to return here and see if I couldn't make progress with our Lou investigation.
Learn anything new?
Well, at the Motherhood's facility, we managed to confirm that Lou's original serial number was none other than BB00. And this is what I found when I attempted to search for associated records. To build the chiral network, 9 sacrificial BBs were prepared. However, the network's original design required only 1. A single sacrificial BB unit, facilitating chiral communications across the entire North American continent. This approach called for what was dubbed a core bridge baby, and BB00 was a lucky candidate assigned to play this role. However, Bridges subsequently abandoned the idea, their tests having failed to yield the desired results. And so it was that the model requiring multiple sacrificial BBs was ultimately adopted.
Obviously.
Meanwhile, Lou was placed into storage for an extended period. For reasons yet unknown, inherited the identity of BB-28.
Records indicate that the Bridges research team was responsible for the reclassification.
Were they trying to cover up the earlier experiments by falsifying Lou's production year, perhaps? Or did Bridges have some other hidden agenda?
I'm afraid that remains unclear.
Well, we now know Lou was born 11 years ago. There may very well have been a connection with Neil.
You know,
Ilwana.
My fondness for this place isn't wholly nostalgic. It has the most delightful hot springs, you see. Though, truth be told, even they aren't my favorite thing about it.
आप लोग भी लाइक ठोको, मतलब एक ही जने दिख
If
रहे
you
हैं,
can find the
एक ही
time,
जने
you should
ठोको.
come visit. Give the old bones a soak.
A warm bath does sound good.
Perfect treat for a weary traveler. Anyway, I'll see you aboard the Magellan.
Do you read me, Sam? Man?
I've relocated my hand at last, out there on the currents, bobbing along like before. Now that our connection has been re-established, I should finally be in a position to wrap up repairs on the ship. But that won't be enough for what's coming. We need to improve our weaponry as well. South Fort Knot is home to an exceptional researcher. It so happens that they were instrumental in the construction of this fine vessel, and they're preparing the latest and greatest weapons for our use as we speak. Just a few more hurdles, Sam. Access the South Fort Knot delivery terminal and take care of the main order for me.
क्या गंदा वाला लग रहा मेरा. बोल डॉलमैन.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Looking clean as a whistle. Did you notice, Sam? You have a new pair of glasses. I'm not sure who left them here, but I'd say they belong to you now. Pierre Southern of South Fort Knot, was it? To think his mentor was instrumental to the development of the DHV Magellan's propulsion systems. One could go so far as to say that he's one of our vessel's many fathers.
कुछ मिस हो गया तो स्टोरी का इन्हें रिपीट जब बोलता फिर समझ में आया था. ठीक है. नहाना धोना हो गया. राइट. चमकना पट्टा. मेरे भी गंदे चश्मे हैं भाई. अब ये क्या दिखने वाला है अब.
Hello, Sam. Feeling rested and refreshed? I finished preparing your next delivery for you.
9 views,
The
like
equipment
0.
to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry. You'll find it utilizes cutting-edge technology, the fruits of our recent research. Oh, and my mentor also asked that you deliver a hearty good day to Tarman. Anyway, take on the main order and pick up the cargo.
Sam, you'll forgive me for using our private line again. I did a deep dive into the DHV Magellan's provenance. While it is indeed a civilian vessel that has been retrofitted for this mission, the financing for that work appears to have come from Bridget's own accounts, just like the funding for Drawbridge itself. It would be fair to say that this would make it a government vessel, in effect. Charlie was involved in all of the relevant transactions as well. This only increases the likelihood that Charlie has connections to the UCA. Of course, it now seems likely that Charlie does not exist. In which case, these actions may have actually been the work of APAC. If everything, including the extension of network infrastructure, was simply a pretext for territorial expansion, then it's plain our company has made a grave error. Further investigation is warranted, but that will require a little more time, as will the DHV Magellan's repairs, for that matter. This is a delicate situation that requires caution, and we cannot afford to ignore the threat that Higgs poses either. As such, your best course of action is to continue to undertake main orders and prioritize linking up the remainder of the continent. As always, I will contact you if and when I learn more. Don't let us down, Sam.
माँ वापिस देने जाना है अब। खुंदल खुंदल को मारे साले में को थोड़ी देर पहले। इतना मटेरियल लेना है। अच्छा वो व्हीकल लेना पड़ेगा फिर। Instant cargo build.
Vehicle ready. Please drive carefully. Order accepted. Thank you.
अरे यार मेरे को
Sam, it's Deadman. Hartman is away on the beach, so I've taken the liberty of borrowing his Ha again in his absence. I've also been making use of my own time on the beach to scour the UCA database for answers about BB00. As I told you before, it's much easier to get around their security from here. We previously thought that BB00 was placed into storage and reclassified as BB28.
Okay.
And that this was done by Bridges to conceal the existence of the Court Bridge baby program from the public. However, it turns out that information was falsified. And now we know what really happened. Bridges intended to decommission and dispose of BB-00, but someone intervened behind the scenes. They ensured that BB-00 was spared and sent to a storage facility where it received the BB-28 serial number. Per the official records, however, BB-00 was decommissioned, and Bridges had no reason to believe otherwise. So, who do you think was behind this deception? Well, I determined which account was used to manipulate the BB records. It was registered to a Bridges member with the highest level access permissions. As you may have guessed, Sam, it was the leader of the first expedition, Amelie. And she did it all just to protect Lou.
It was Amelie. I can't believe she went to such lengths. It was thanks to her that you could even meet Lou in the first place then.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
इतना गंदा बैटरी हो जा रही है इसकी. राजमनी रोड हो गया भाई साहब.
There's a BT nearby.
बहुत गंदा अटक रही है। तीन चार और ले लेना था भाई।
Construction process now complete.
Like the stream. क्या हो रहा है भाई तेरे को कहीं को ऐसा कर रहा है
Come back, Sam. I see you're bearing gifts. Give me money to drink your cacao. This is in full condition. A class of your own. Something for you. Feel free to put them in for immediate use. Look into making improvements to the outcome as well. If long the DH imaging is fully operational, fragile the other should be soon. Detectable fast. Turn on or not. On the grid.
Sorry